So here we have the Janome HD3000 heavy duty sewing machine. As I take its included hardcover off, you'll see that you get a nice machine with a free arm. And this accessory compartment here stores all of your accessories, presser feet, seam rippers, all your little doodads you can keep up here. And it stores right in the front for ease and convenience. Then we've got a top cover, and if I zoom in here, oops, you can see here that it's got the different stitch types. So you've got a blind hem, overcast, walking zigzag, putting in a zipper. And for instance, here it tells us to use our E foot, and up top here you've got storage for all of your feet. So there's your zipper foot, which is really nice. You've got all of your stitches that are here in the machine right up front. You've got adjustable stitch length and width for all stitches. A nice reverse and your dial stitch button. Then if we come over here to the needle area, zoom in here, you can see that we get markings for all of our stitches. You get a top drop full rotary bobbin. You've got an automatic needle threader, which threads the needle for you automatically. You get a presser foot lift, and one thing that I like, it has an extra high presser foot lift, so you can stick real heavy things underneath there without having to fight with getting it under the foot. So now we're going to the included accessories. We talked first about the hardcover that comes with it. You get a manual that's both in English and Espanol. You get a blind stitch foot that is adjustable for different thicknesses of fabric. You get a rolled hem foot. Janomes are the only machines I'm aware of that come with these feet. Normally you have to buy this. A double-sided zipper foot. I love this foot. This has the Overcast foot. This is the foot that works like a serger would. This right here is our buttonhole foot for doing manual buttonholes if you want really big buttonholes. We have a seam gauge here, a lint brush. We've got a set of screwdrivers, 5 extra bobbins plus one that comes in the machine for a total of 6 bobbins. You've got a variety of needles including the blue tip needle, a seam ripper. This is a vertical spool pin used for metallics, monofilament, or if you want to use a twin needle, you can use a twin needle on this machine, and you would stick that in so you can have 2 spools running at the same time. This is a buttonhole foot that automatically sizes. I'll show you that later. We get a large spool pin and a small spool pin, and then last but not least, a spool felt. So I'm going to do some sewing on this Janome HD3000 heavy-duty sewing machine with this metal, cast metal body. So let me take some denim here, and this is thicker than what you'd normally probably wear, but I'm going to make a jean seam. So we're going to take this, and I'm going to sew a stitch down. And you can hear how quiet and smooth the machine is. And then I'm going to take and do an actual jean stitch here, and you'll see what I mean. This is one of my favorite stitches. And you can see how straight it sews. And that is because we have our 7-point feet on this machine, which also, by the way, is right here. But if you are a quilter, you've got 7 different feed dogs down here. It is awesome for doing that 1/4 inch stitch, or a scant quarter, or even if you're doing foundation piecing or something, and you need to get a even an 1/8 of an inch, this does it. So now we're going to take this, and I'm going to do a hemming stitch, which basically is we're going to fold this, and we're going to fold it again. So I'm going to go up and over that really thick seam there, really thick. Right up and over, just like butter. And I'm going to go from the thickest you'd ever sew on to toilet paper. I'm going to sew into midair here, right onto toilet paper. And you can see we've got our thick stitch right onto toilet paper. And to prove that this is toilet paper, I just ripped it. That easy. Pretty cool. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to show you our one-step buttonholer. And I love how this buttonhole works. All we're going to do is take our buttonhole foot here, take a button, stick it in the back of the foot, stick the foot on, pull down our sizing lever, and literally step on the gas and away we go. So a buttonhole is normally one of the hardest things to do. And you can see this easily, I created a buttonhole. And more importantly, the button actually fits the buttonhole. So that's automatically done for you. Really awesome. I'm going to pop this foot off, and you can see how quickly and easily I can change my feet. I can find where my other foot is. Oh, haha. We'll stick this one on. And then I'm going to show you some of the fun stitches that we have here. Just run through these. Real quick. And you can see here I was able to adjust the length while I was sewing. This is great for putting on elastic, stuff like that, hemming, mending pieces together. You've got just some fun stitches here. Real neat. You've got a rick-rack stitch here, I'll show you. A feather stitch, great for top stitching on quilts. You get a lightning stitch, which is like a stretch straight, which is really cool. It looks like lightning bolts, which is neat. Feather stitch, rick-rack stitch, all kinds of stitches. Now, I'm going to pop this foot off and stick on our blind hem foot. And I'm going to do a blind hem. And I'm going to do what we call a floating blind hem. So I'm going to take this and just sew right on down the edge here, and you'll see it's all tacked down. The stitch is actually floating in midair, and it's completely blind, and it stretches. So now we have that done. Blind hem, great for mending pairs of pants. That one stitch there can pay for the entire machine. Now I'm going to come in here, and if you've ever heard of a Serger, these are the sewing machines that have like the big cones of spools in the back. I'm able to take this and I'm going to turn this into a Serger. So I'm just going to take some stretch rib knit collar material, stick her right here. So right on down the edge here. And you'll see it's all overcasted. It stretches so it won't pop. And if I open this up, you've got a finished collar and a finished bottom stitch to a shirt or something. And the blind stitch is all tacked up. Won't come undone for you. So this Janome machine, while it doesn't have 300 stitches and all this computerized stuff on it, as far as just a good workhorse with a metal body, good sturdy machine, something that you can just, you know, sew on a ton and not have a problem. This will even do, we obviously did denim here. It'll obviously sew toilet paper. But leather, you know, any type of fabric really that you want to stick under that foot, it's going to handle it. So it's a great all-around machine, and I really recommend that you buy from SaveStores.com. I'm Robbie. I'm the owner of Save Stores, and I'll be happy to help you out. You can visit our website at www.savestores.com to find out more information, and really look forward to having you as a customer. Thank you very much. Have a great day.